Spiritual awakening. Finding my strength was key to the success of getting rid of those narcissistic people. Funnily enough, my best friend that I had to eventually say goodbye to helped open up my awakening process. She was so into all of the conspiracy theories and such and would share them with me, and it did start opening my mind to what was true. The COVID situation was also a huge factor, awakening a whole lot of people up, not just me. I never got and I never will get that whole situation helped me in so many ways. It helped me see who my family truly is. Very controlling. I would refuse to get and my grandma would make me feel terrible about my choice. My family literally thought that I was going to kill them. Like I was going to kill one of them by not doing it. I told her one day what happened to my body, my choice, and she just laughed at me. Who is laughing now? I used to call my grandma every day. I had to stop because I would be crying after every conversation. I haven't been as close with her ever since. One day we were talking about something, and my grandma said I needed to have more compassion and that I needed to stop listening to my friend, who I won't name her name, but she is the narcissistic friend that I have mentioned that I had to leave, treating me like I didn't have a brain of my own, that I couldn't even speak for myself, that I was only saying and doing things in my life because of what my friend thinks and does, like I am her puppet or something. Then telling me I have no compassion. Your own granddaughter. That hurt me so badly to know this is how my grandmother thought of me. Still hurts. I believe the awakening process happens in stages. I believe the first stage is the realization that you are living in a true matrix, in a simulation of sorts. All these kinds of multidimensional and quantum mechanics are all so fascinating to me. I do not have that scientific brain, but I love it all. I love learning new things about this universe we are living in and how we are all connected. It is very important to allow yourself to be curious. Do not let anyone keep you in any sort of box. The first stage entails learning that you shouldn't watch the news, that Hollywood should be called Hollyweird. When you learn that, yes, of course, there are other life forms in this universe besides us. How arrogant is it of us to believe we are the only life forms in this vast universe? You learn there is much more to this reality than what meets the eye. You learn and truly start to believe in past lives, in energy healing, in chakras. You learn that the movie The Matrix was actually telling the truth. We could get really deep into this, but I'm not going to go too deep. There are many content creators out there where they focus on all of this all of the time. But once you get past this particular awakening stage, a whole new one will emerge. This next stage is when you truly realize who you are, when you realize you are a sovereign being of God, of the light and of the dark, as above, so below. Yin, yang. The kingdom of God is within you, not outside of you. When you learn that we are all one, this is when if you are affiliated with any sort of religion, this is when that will fall away. You will no longer be able to put yourself in a tiny box where this is what you have to believe and nothing else is right. Like I have mentioned, I grew up Catholic. I was a lucky Catholic that didn't have anything bad happen to me while I was there. But my family was a going to church every weekend kind of family. My dad was not Catholic and never was at church with us. Looking back, I don't remember seeing my dad much on the weekends. Who knows what he was doing, but he sure wasn't with us. Anyway, like I had said before, I went to Catholic school all the way up. Like I've said, I went to Catholic school all the way up through high school. My grandfather, who was the best person in my life, by the way, he has been an angel with me ever since he passed when I was 6. He was truly the only person that ever really saw me. Before my husband, of course. Our bonds will never be severed. Anyways, he grew up Catholic, and my grandma converted to marry him. She is now very much a stickler about going to church. I went growing up and would go on and off when I became an adult, but once you wake up to the truth, you just no longer resonate. It's no offense to those who still want to go to church. If that is what makes you happy and feel fulfilled in your relationship with the divine, then I am all for it. It just needs to be for you and not for anyone else, or just because this is what your family has always done. I decided to step away from the church shortly after I had gotten my first baby girl baptized. When my next daughter was born, I no longer resonated, so she is not baptized, and neither is my son, who was born a couple years later. My grandmother recently asked me, if she were to give me the money, would I be willing to get them baptized? Like that was the reason I wasn't doing it. It's only like $50 or so. It made me laugh, really. But I was proud of how I handled it. I told her I appreciated that, but I just no longer resonated with the Catholic Church, and I will not be doing that. No hard feelings. Just because I left the church doesn't mean I don't have a relationship with God, with my angels, with the divine. It's actually much stronger now than it ever was. I'm grateful, though, for the foundation of faith that growing up Catholic gave me. Stay tuned to the next part of my book, which is going to start being sort of a play-by-play of how disconnecting and going no contact with my mother has gone so far, to help others see in real time how it's going down and how I'm handling it, so they don't have to feel alone, and to help those find the courage to leave these types of relationships sooner than later. I love you all. Have a wonderful day.